Another episode, Side Hustle Podcast. We got the one, the only JValentino here with us today.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you, man.
Myself.
Thank you. Hey. Yeah,
I
yeah,
do it
no.
for myself all day. What's up, brother?
How much, man? How's it going?
Good, man. Busy. Good busy, you know? Like, I got problems, but they're good problems.
Good problems,
Good
right?
problems.
Yeah.
Thankful, man. A lot of traveling, a lot of shows, a lot of good stuff coming up, man.
Nice.
You guys got a lot of like the those toxicos, right?
It's called Los Tóxicos.
Toxicos.
Play.
My tongue.
Oh, you're good. No. It's, yes. It formed
Those toxicos.
naturally. At first, it was Jerry, which has always been Jerry Garcia, Jesus Sepulveda, Concrete Live, and Cholo Fit Creeper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you know, Cholo Fit, he's an established comedian.
Yeah.
He did not, you know, he did them a favor to start up Los Tóxicos.
Oh okay.
And he eventually got too busy. He's like, hey guys, you know, I got this started with you guys, but you know, I'm gonna have to part ways because I got to do my thing. You know, I got a lot of shows lined up.
Yeah.
And the guys were all like, who's the least funniest guy we could find? And they're all like, oh, Valentino. I'll take it. I'll take it. So no, they brought me in, and I wasn't doing stand-up before that, dude. I wasn't, but it leveled me up because I had been wanting to get back in the game.
Yeah.
Stand-up is the only thing I've ever quit in my life that I regret.
Oh,
You know, I've always had some weird feeling. And when I was 20, I did it from 23 to 25. I'm 40. And to come back to it, I'm like, yo, if I come back, I got to really do this shit.
Yeah.
There's no playing around. I'm a grown-ass little man. And, yeah, my buddies, you know, helped me level up. I saw Concrete, you know, hit the stage a few times. Like, Valentino,
Yeah.
you're it, bro. You got to join us. I was like, oh, man. All right, let's get it. So, you know.
How has the game changed since originally you were in it to now?
People are little bitches now, dog.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Yeah.
You know what? I've never been like so crazy on LGBTQ stuff, on what is it? Politics.
Yeah.
Politics.
On what's the other stuff? When you praise God, when you
Like
religion or
religion.
anything?
I never been big on any of that.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things I think that gets you canceled.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. So for the most part, I've never really touched those subjects. So
Yeah,
I
so it
think I'm
doesn't affect
still
your
I think I'm
material?
still in the clear. You know, I tip my hat to people like Dave. You know, Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle. I talk like I know him. Huh? Tip my hat off to Dave. You know,
Yeah.
what was that, Dave? Hold on, he just tapped me. Well, yeah. I tip my hat off to people like him and, you know, people that really push the envelope. But I've never been that guy. I talk about, you know, my life, silly stuff, and I don't, you know, I take it serious, but, you know, I just keep it
Is
simple.
that ever like in the back of your mind though, before you put something out? Like, would this get me canceled before you send something out, or
Not really.
yeah?
Not really, because I know it's not that edgy. I know what edgy is,
Okay.
you know. There's like a small, like little things, or I do say some stuff that people might not like for sure. Women, maybe.
Yeah.
And I try to balance it out. If I talk about women, I got to talk about guys, you know. I don't know. There's like a little piece, a little joke where I'm like, yo, you know, I'm 40 years old. I just turned 40. I'm doing a lot of grown up stuff now. You know, really maturing. Like I'm dating older women now. You know, like super old, like fossils, like in their cougar stage, like 33.
Yeah.
And you can see the reaction. You know, comedy is the rawest form of comedy.
Yeah.
Stand-up is the rawest form of comedy. So you see the reaction right in front of you. So when I say stuff like that, like I remember I did a show in Brea, Improv, like 2 weeks ago. And there was some cute chicks right here. You could tell they're all in their mid-30s.
Yeah.
And I said that joke, and the rest of my show, everybody loved it. I did good that night. I killed. That whole table was not having it. That whole table was not having it.
Man.
And thankfully, like a month before that, my buddy gave me a tip. One of my comedian buddies, he's like, hey, bro, when you're doing stand-up, just cater to the people that are really engaging with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way to
makes
do it.
sense,
I'm like,
yeah.
thank you. Yes, because I be looking at those people that are like, sometimes
Yeah.
and I like
And
get
that
down
can
on
get in your
myself
head,
and I
yeah,
it gets in my head. I'm only human. I'm getting better at that. But yeah, focus on the people that are really messing with you on stage.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, dude. Yeah. Did when you guys formed Los Tóxicos, did I say it right that time?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I got it in my head,
You're
dude.
good. I'm a pocho too, bro. I'm a pocho too. This guy's hungover drinking electrolyte.
Gotta stay hydrated,
Sunday
brother.
Funday, Sunday Funday.
Oh man. But did you know? I know you and Concrete work together a lot, right? Like you guys are always doing.
Yeah.
But like Sepulveda and Garcia, were you
I've
guys
known
always
Jerry
linked up?
and Jesus for about a decade now too.
Oh,
I've known him for a while, but we've never like really been in touch like that. But I had a web show before podcast. No offense to anybody that's podcasting. Everybody's podcasting. Before it was in style. Remember when Ustream was around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It had its run from like 2010 to 2015. I had a show called Juice TV, OC.com. That was a handle. That was a that was the website. And it revolved around comedy and music. Juice TV, where comedy and music meet.
yeah.
Every week, I would have a different comedian and a different recording artist. I had dope people. Metal World Peace was on there. I'm not dropping names. OT Genesis was on there. A lot of cool people. Problem, the rapper, he was on it. Felipe was on it. Joey Diaz. Like a lot of heavy hitters were on that show, man. It you know, really solidified me, like, just to be in the industry, not as a artist or a podcaster. You know, solidified me, like, you know, they know me, they mess with me, you know, and I didn't capitalize from it. I didn't make a dime off of it. But it was the best thing I ever did, because it really built a big personable network.
Yeah, network, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the names that you started with, do you regret the most because you stopped? And a lot of those names now are super big, right?
You know what?
Yeah,
I hate that you said that.
Hey, bro, put a bond right there.
That's a good. That's good. That's raw. That's dope. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. You know, that's the way it was written. You know, I don't know, whatever you believe in, the universe or God. If I would have blown up at 26, 27 and touched $250,000, $500,000, or you know, some good money and fame, I don't know how I would have reacted to that, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good way.
I mean, I've never been into drugs, but I would have probably done them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how I would have reacted to that. You know, I was like, you know, I touched some pretty good money at a young age, like 20 in the strip club industry. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
I did that for 18 years. And
Like
I didn't know how to
Magic Mike?
act, you know, touching pretty, you know, I was doing like 6, 7, 8K a month as a 19, 20-year-old back in the early 2000s. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty good now.
Yeah.
It's pretty good now. And I didn't know how to act with that money, you know.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean? So you know,
yeah, you're right.
God knows what he's doing, man.
I'm glad you said that, because when I hit you up today and I was like, hey, bro, do you know, any preferred drinks? You said, or accommodations, I think.
Yeah.
And you said, yeah, water and Coke. And I was like, what kind of Coke is he talking about?
Oh,
dude?
no. Imagine. Like, where's it at, dog? I'm all,
Hey, put it away.
my jaw's like moving on its own. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, so
everything
never
I'm-
been really into that? Like,
Nah, bro. I
Yeah.
mean, I've never talked about this on anything, but yeah, I tried it a couple of times in my early 20s, in my mid 20s, you know. I never bought it. I could probably count it, probably did it less than 5 times my whole life. Never been into it. Marijuana, cool. I've actually chilled on that. I stopped drinking alcohol for 4.5 years, and I kind of like, I wouldn't call it relapse, but I drank again. But I'm not with it anymore either. Like, I'll do it like yesterday I had 2 drinks, and before that I hadn't drank for 3 weeks. So it's like,
Damn, that's crazy, because the industry that you're in it's all
bro, they treat me like a hot chick, bro. They give me free everything. What do you want, Valentino? It's in my rider. I could write whatever, you know, I could get whatever I want, you know. 42, Don Julio Reposado, Casamigos. I could ask for whatever I want, and it's granted, and it's cool. I'm grateful for that, but it's not cool. It's not cool. But of course, when I take a party with me, I take my friends. Yeah, I get bottles, and it's all them. But it's a balance, man. And plus, you know, I'm 40 now. The body's different. And I'm really big on cardio. I work out, but I'm still 40.
The recovery time, is way longer.
4 drinks, I'll feel it the next day. 4 drinks, and that's drinking water.
That's
and
good,
if I'm
though.
and I drink quality stuff. Sorry to cut you off. I drink quality stuff, you know. And I drink and I hydrate. And even if I'm not hungover, body's still tired. It's at the end of the day, it's amazing. Alcohol's great. I've had a lot of great times with alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's still a poison.
yeah.
It's still a poison.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing. As I'm getting older, that's what I'm realizing. Younger me was able to drink, back at it the next morning. And
bro, are you kidding me?
sometimes-
I drink 8, 9 drinks, sleep 3, 4 hours, go to work 8 hours. After work, nap, maybe not, no nap, do it all over again. Your body can't do that anymore.
Yeah, we were recently in Vegas, and we went out there Friday. And by Sunday, bro, I'm like done with Vegas. I don't want to go down there, bro.
Yes.
I don't want to. I'm like, I don't know how people can stay out there like large lengths of time, but super done with Vegas at that time.
Yeah, and we kept having to extend our hotel. We were ready to leave, and then things kept going, and like we're like, oh damn, we got to extend another day. We were waiting for like guests and stuff like that. Some guy canceled and said, hey, I could come through tomorrow. So we're like, all right, well, let's extend, and we're like just done with it. So we're there Monday, miserable. It was just that,
and that energy, Vegas just makes you want to drink. It's that energy that's it's in the air.
Yeah,
there's something about Vegas where it's just like, I don't do drugs, but I think I'm gonna do.
You lose track of time, also, right?
There, you lose track of time. It's
very
easy to just
sleep.
just have. It's crazy to just go. But even that, the last time I went, I had one of those 3-day weekends where I was like, yeah, I'm over it. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good on this for another 5 years. Yeah.
So going back into the game now, like, how have like the older like Hispanic comedians and how do they treat you? They welcome you open arms, or some of them not so much?
I mean, I'm grown now, so it's like I don't even look at that. I don't get bothered like that anymore. And I have my own thing going, you know. I think if you have your own platform, you know, which is everybody's capable of doing now, because of social media, then I mean, you know, as long as I'm respecting the game, which means not hacking anybody, not not doing any disrespectful stuff in the comedy game, then I should be fine. And if you talk about your personal life, then you should be good. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Try not to be cliche. All Mexicans park their car in the yards. Their cars in the yards.
Yeah.
We all pack the car with, 20 of us in a little Honda Civic. We all have the mom with the chancla. Like, as long as you stay away from the cliche topics, I think you should be good and talk about your personal stuff.
So how's it pay, man? How's it pay? Like
bro,
when you're
I'm
first
fucking
coming
rich,
in,
bro.
like in the comedy game, like say I'm first coming in. What's
how hard is the come up? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, these guys are making like $50 a show.
Oh man.
Still these established comedians that have been on TV. I've heard some people giving $100 a show, $50 a show, like $150.
Wow.
Even the more established comedians that have been on TV, that are really on right now, 300, 350, nothing crazy.
Dang.
But I mean, that's why we produce our own shows.
Yeah.
Is it hard to get into like say like at the Improv if you're newly coming? Do you have to be like invited in, or do you just?
You have to create some kind of buzz. I would be lying if I said that my social media didn't help. It does. And that's what's been helping me. But of course, I also, once again, I respect the game. I'm trying to go up there with some heat,
Yeah. So basically, from your social media, you reach out to them. You kind of try to schedule something in, and they tell you whether you got it or not. Or
they've actually hit me up, thankfully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've hit me up these last the last 3 weeks. The last 3 Thursdays, I was at the Brea Improv, and first show was with my boy. Rene Garcia, is that his name? I forgot his name. I think he has an HBO special, very established comedian. The next time around, Jerry Garcia was there.
Oh, okay.
And I just went. And Jesus Sepulveda was supposed to hop on. Jesus Sepulveda didn't go. Oh. And Jerry was like, hey, bro, want to hop on? Literally 5 minutes before hopping on stage. Yeah. Trust me. I had to take a shit right away.
Yeah, right?
Immediately. And I was like, oh shit. I got nervous. I went in front of the mirror, went over my shit, went over my notes. I took a little shot. And then I hopped on stage. And then the next week I was invited by my boy Sebastian Cetina, which is a very good comic as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how do you practice for something like that? Do you like sit in front of a mirror and say
I do a lot of mirror work, dude.
Yeah?
A lot of mirror work. Yeah. Try not to overthink it,
Do you ever get like your family in a room like, hey, and see how they react to jokes and stuff? Or you just go out there and...
I don't. I mean, I live alone. I mean, my mom's down the street. My sister's down the street. So is my brother. But for the most part, I just write down what I think is funny.
Yeah.
I rehearse it. I make sure it doesn't, come off cringy. Yeah. Come off forced, you can't force a fart because it's shit. And if it feels good to me, then I'll take it to a small stage, and if it works there, then I'll take it to the big stage.
You ever get shit from your mom? Anything that you say or do? Like,
nah, man. She's the biggest supporter. Even when I was like in my early 20s doing stand up, I'd say some outlandish shit, and she'd be like, "Yeah, ese es mi hijo." Sí, es cabrón. Yeah. No, she's always supported me, man. Always. Thank God.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So does the when you're doing it, is it just kind of, do you always have something going? Or are you just kind of free? Do you ever like kind of free ball it when you go out there?
When there's like when something random happens, somebody yells something out, thank God my chops are getting better where I could come back to these like hecklers sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, for the most part, it's written. And when I'm there, sometimes new shit pops up. I'll add to that joke.
Oh, gotcha.
I add to it. Other than that, no, I try to stick to the script, but of course, make it just flow.
Have you bombed at all? Like really, really bad?
I've bombed.
Yeah.
I've bombed. Not crazy.
Uh-huh.
I try to go out swinging, but yeah, I bombed, of course.
Is it just due to the crowd or is more the material? Have you noticed?
It could be both, for sure. For sure, for me, it was probably the material, and the confidence is a big thing, too.
Like
they could tell if you're not confident, right off top.
Uh-huh.
And you just got to go out there like you're, half black from the waist down, And, yeah. But, bombing, it's a part of the game, bro. But it gives you that thick skin.
I would assume. And then do the jokes vary based on location also, do you think?
No, I mean, for the most part, like, you want to be a universal comic, like, shout out, I don't know that kid, but shout out to Ralph Barbosa.
Oh, yeah.
He's a universal comic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He is funny to everybody, Latinos, blacks, whites, Asians, Middle East, everybody. He's very universal. I try to keep it universal. I am Latino, so I talk about a lot of Latino stuff too. But yeah, I try to make it to where it's, I guess, the way Joe Coy brings you into his world, his Filipino world. I try to do that thing as well with my culture, I guess.
Yeah. How do you feel with recently between Barbosa and like the George Lopez type of thing? How do you feel about that?
I have love for George, I don't know Ralph, but I have love for him too. He's a hardworking kid. He's very talented. I think it could have been handled differently on both ends, to be honest. George could have not responded, like that to his name. Yeah. And Ralph could have been a little bit more lenient on his response as well,
Do you think more so like what they're talking about though? Do you think it's more so like it's right for the older generation to kind of pave the way for the next generation? Or it's just like, hey, I did it. I left you some kind of game plan. Now you got to follow it on your own. Or do you think you really should pave the way for the younger generation?
I mean, he's only one person. He could only do so much, Mm-hmm. And he's already like doing these shows and these networks. And he put my boy Jerry on. So he's doing something for our generation.
Yeah.
For us. So, I mean, to a certain extent, I guess it looks like he's not doing a lot for us. But man, this guy runs like 10 businesses. Like,
opened it up.
Hey, Lopez put Jerry on?
On his show, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was a janitor, but he put him on.
Oh, dang. Is it the Lopez versus Lopez show?
Yes.
Yeah?
No, the one where his daughter's in.
Is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah,
With the little,
Lopez
the inky,
Inky boy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dang, I didn't know that.
Bryce, yeah.
Damn,
he's on
awesome.
there.
So how often right now are you traveling right now to do stand up?
Right now, probably like once a month.
Once a month?
We have to fly out. Yeah, about once a month, and the DJing stuff as well got me busy. I'm flying out this Saturday to Washington D.C. to DJ for some artists, Nelly, Ashanti, Ja Rule. And
I think I heard of them. Yeah.
Imagine if I really didn't know who they were. Like,
dude.
no, I'm DJing. That concert.
Where's that at? In what'd you say?
Washington D.C.
Oh,
yeah,
dang. That's a cool one, man. Heck yeah. And rock a Band-Aid?
I am with some Air Force Ones, some baggy ass pants, and bad credit.
So DJing right now is kind of like your bread and butter right now, and it's
yes, and stand up comedy is slowly becoming that too. But yeah, DJing has always been my bread and butter, from corporate events to nightclubs to festivals.
You think it's definitely helped you in the comedy scene?
It has.
Right?
Good question. This guy's good, man. He's done a lot of research, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hungover, but he's hanging in there.
Yeah. I've been.
Yes, it has. The stage presence for sure. Stage presence. It's helped me out a lot with the stage presence. Mind you, I'm in front of like 17,000 people sometimes, and 17, 15Ks, 12Ks, and yeah, it helps me out a lot with the stage presence. Yeah, from the way you just carry yourself on stage, walking around the stage, body language, delivery, etc. Yeah.
Nice. How does that one pay? I'm assuming when he first got in there, it was kind of like comedy, right? Low pay, and then now for the bigger gigs, right?
Yeah. If you want to see my bank account, bro, we could.
I do actually. Let's see what direction we're gonna go in.
It's good. It's good, man. It's really good at the moment, you know. But you know, like honestly, bro, like it's great pay, and I'm doing well for myself, thank God. But my mind's just always like 10 steps ahead all the time. So, you know, I'm gonna get to that DJ Khaled pay.
Yeah.
You know, 50K a gig, 100K a gig, more, 250 a gig. But I'm not focused on that. I'm just focused on the art. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell
you're not driven by the money, right?
I'm not.
Yeah.
If Snoop Dogg was driven by the money, he would have been done a long time ago.
you love what you do then, right?
I genuinely love what I do. And if the tacos are good, you're going to come back, bro. So I just stay in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just stay in the kitchen. That's it.
Cooking.
You're going to keep coming back because the tacos are bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, and you know, and this is just for me. This is how it's been working for me. When I focus on making money, I don't make money. Fuck, it gets me mad, dude. When I try to focus on like making money, it doesn't come. But when I just grind it out and I stay creative and I stay executing, then the money comes with it.
I think I heard a saying sometime recently, something like don't chase money, or what was it? I don't know. I'm gonna check it all out. But don't chase money. Don't chase money.
That's what's worked for me.
Yeah.
Nice. So where do you get like a lot of your material from? Is it just kind of?
Well, I don't smoke as much weed as I used to.
Is that really? Is that what you would do?
But a lot of my ideas have been ideas.
Yeah, I would think that would work. Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It works. Yeah, everyday life. I've tried to make it relatable. I try to do fun stuff that couples could relate to, girls could relate to. Once again, I was a strip club DJ for 18 years, so I know how these toxic women act. And stuff that's relatable. Parodies. I just did a parody today. I released a parody today, Luis Miguel parody.
Oh, okay.
And I performed it at the Anaheim Indoor Swap Meet.
Oh.
And I just had my boy follow me around. I had my mom and my son with me. Had my boy follow me around. I did one by the entrance. I did one by the food court. And then they have like a paisa stage in the back where they have like imitators like Juan Gabriel and Vicente Fernandez, Paquita del Barrio.
Yeah.
And I just went, and it was a deal that I worked out with them too. So I was able to have security with me and get some.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. Yeah.
I was able to get some. The first time I did it, just super guerrilla. But this time around, you know, I worked out a deal with them. I was like, hey, yo, I'm going to be here shooting a video, so pay me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I was able to have the DJ play the song, and I performed it in front of like 300 people and just went in the crowd and acted a fool.
Oh, damn. That's badass.
And then I cut it up. I got inspired. Have you seen that Asian guy from New York where he'll just go in the middle of a crowd and yell out some lyrics to like popular songs, and then people like he'll just be like, it'll be quiet. He'll be in a subway, and then he'll be like, he'll just yell some shit out like, "Yoradi, yoradi," and then people will be like, "What the fuck?" And then he'll cut into the song, and then he'll go back to him, and then he'll yell some shit out.
Oh yeah.
Anyhow, he'll get reactions of people. He'll have like his girl film reactions of people.
Yeah.
He'll do some tight shots on them and put a caption in like, "Who the fuck is this weirdo?" And I did something similar to that. It was cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's the first time you're doing that? Like,
I just posted it today. It's doing really good, actually.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Check it
doing
out.
really good.
Check it out. Have you ever pissed anybody off with your comedy? Like somebody call you directly and like, hey man, what was that about? Or
I mean, I'm sure I have. I just can't remember what. I don't know if it was a sketch comedy or stand up. Stand up, not really that much yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't. But maybe those girls, those old ass bitches,
Those old 33
those more mature women.
Those
Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Not that I remember. But of course, yeah, you can't please everybody.
yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
comedy. You can't please everybody.
Hey, do you read the comments?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's how I am too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
get
hey,
that. You get that like, oh, this guy's cringy. Who who said this was funny? You know what I mean?
bro.
Like,
Yeah, we're just starting off, but Same thing with me. I was like, fuck it, dude. I want to, read the bad feedback, and we got some funny ones there.
Dude, they're like ruthless, bro.
Hey, some of them are
Funny,
funny, bro.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, whoa, bro.
Oh,
Some kid was like, he's like, why does this fool look like he's 40 and 24 at the same time? That's good.
Yeah,
That's
right.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
I don't think I'm one of the sensitive people that are like, oh, hear it in there.
I mean, I'm not gonna show you that I'm crying, but I'll go in the room in a
Yeah.
fetal position and and cry it out
Yeah.
and play llorar y llorar.
Yeah,
You know?
I would assume because you have so much material out there that only builds up more comments.
Yeah,
right?
it's gonna
That
happen.
comes-
Like
yeah,
like everybody gets it. Everybody gets. There's some solid ass skit creators, content creators that get it, and they're dope.
Yeah.
Like, yo, how can you hate on that? Like,
Yeah.
I know I'm pretty good, but I get it. Everybody gets it. Everybody. And then it's always that guy with no picture on his shit with one follower, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a ghost.
Yeah. You look for something so you can say
Keyboard
something back
thugs,
and there's
bro.
nothing.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, so how have the DMs changed as you're blowing up now, man?
It's I mean, people think the girls. As far as girls, it's always the girls that like I don't care. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't date.
Yeah.
It's always like like a thicker hyena from Norwalk with hot Cheeto fingers.
Hot
you
Cheeto
know?
fingers.
She ends every sentence with "I know, huh?" Like, yeah. It's every once in a while I'll get cute girls, and then of course on the business side, thankfully, knock on wood, I get people wanting to work with me. There's some and there's some people that I can't work with. I don't promote weed on my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Alcohol, yes. It's so funny how that works, huh?
Yeah.
Alcohol's way worse, but I work with people.
Right.
I've worked with Michelob Ultra before.
Oh, okay.
And some tequila brands. I try not to put weed stuff on my stuff. I try not to over sexualize it, although I've had beautiful women on my videos.
Yeah.
And not super over sexualize
Well, I
it.
seen you like pinned up against the wall.
Oh yeah,
right?
well I'm a sex symbol. That's different. But I try not to make it too crazy. I have a 7-year-old boy, and he's starting to get it now.
Yeah.
He's starting to get it.
Does he know what you do? Or
Yeah. And I try to take him out to like the friendly gigs, like that gig that he saw me do. I like that he saw that.
Yeah.
Before we left, I was like, buddy, we're gonna go to the swap meet, and it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be a lot of people, and I'm gonna perform in front of the people. I'm just gonna turn on the speaker real loud, and I'm gonna be in costume, and I'm gonna get in character, and I'm gonna perform. He's like, oh wow. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you nervous? I'm like, you know what, buddy? A little bit. A little bit. But what have I taught you? If you're nervous, like, do it nervous. Like, yeah, you do it nervous. Who cares? Just do it. Nike. Okay, cool. You're going to help me out too, buddy, okay? He's like, all right. They have a lot of candy in there, so I'll hook you up. He's like, okay. He was hyped about that. He didn't give a fuck about a video. But yeah, he sees that. And then the first DJ gig, shout out to the mom. The mom's super cool. He's like, Dad, no. The mom's like, hey, didn't you say you're going to DJ for the Dodgers at the Dodger game? I'm like, yeah. He's like, take Romeo to that gig.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good gig to show him your DJ side. I'm like, you're right. Yeah, heck yeah, I will. I took him to that.
That's
So
awesome.
I took him to friendly gigs.
That's cool.
And he had a blast. He saw his dad, holding it down, and he was chilling with me the whole time. I had him dripped out, expensive ass $70 jersey.
Oh,
that's
So these are expensive, man. For a kid. Damn.
Yeah, I took my kids to the All-Star game when they had it here at Dodger
Yeah,
Stadium.
expensive.
Dude, crazy expensive.
Crazy. I got it like 4 sizes too big, so
Yeah,
goes into it. When he's 13, he'll fit him perfect. I'm playing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, he likes it. He knows what dad does, and but I'm just dad to him at the end of the day. I'm just dad. People go up to me in public and say hi and take pictures.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, he's like on his iPad, like, and I'll be like, I'm the one like trying to like egg it on, like, hey, son, you saw that?
See what they
I'm
asked
like,
for?
you know why they wanted to take a picture with me? Because you have a lot of followers on TikTok. He doesn't know Instagram that much.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad. Back to Roblox.
Go take your pictures.
Yeah.
How do you like that piece of it? How do you like it, that?
Oh, I love
people
that, bro.
coming
I
up to
love
you
that. I love that. I'm only human, bro. I'll get in my own head sometimes, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes a video will only do like 60,000 comments, I'm like, shit. So I'm down on myself. I'm just playing. You're like, wait, what?
I was like, damn.
I'm playing. No, sometimes, I'll get down on myself and that'll happen. Like, hey, Valentino, bro, you make my day. Oh, hell yeah. Cool, man. Thanks. I'm doing something right.
Yeah. So what's the DJing? What's the biggest venue that you've ever done? And then also stand-up, what's the biggest that you've ever done so far?
Damn, DJing, I don't know, man. It's humbly speaking, it's just been a lot. It's probably be, shit. I don't know. Because I want to say like a Vegas nightclub, but I've done 18,000 people at a festival. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's probably the festival. It was a freestyle festival. R&B shows are fun.
Yeah.
So now they're starting to pile up.
I'm sure you did when you were first starting out, but like private shows, like private gigs.
Yeah.
Like quinceañeras and birthdays and stuff like that.
You know what? Like every once in a while, some little girl with her nautical dad wants to book me. And I give him my price.
Yeah.
And my price is my price. And the dad's like, okay, that's it. I'm like, fuck, I should have charged more. And they pay it, man. They pay it. And I take my two assistants with me. They load up my truck and they break it down and they set up and
that was a flex on you.
Yeah,
Did you do that? My
fingers still hurt from setting up.
I take care of them. I give them like $6 an hour each. Come on, and I feed them. Well, they feed them, but it's like coming from me. It's my lead. No, they set up the stuff and yeah, man. Then it's always those little girls that have rich ass dads that I've done that a few times. At first I was not gonna do that, not gonna get into those gigs, but they don't mind it. They're happy with it. I'm really big on that too. I don't give them any half-ass shows. I give them the full show. And once I saw Lil Wayne do like some Sweet 16, I was like, I'm gonna do that now.
Dude, that's some crazy shit. How much money they spend on that shit? I'm just
they have billionaire dads. How much is Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
$250K for an hour, or $1 million for an hour.
That's crazy.
Okay, here you go. You want Lil Wayne in your Sweet 16? Yes, Dad. All right.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a big flex. That's a flex.
That's a big flex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a flex. I'll be flexing at all.
Fuck, that's crazy. Do you with the DJing? You said you did a strip club, right? For how long? 18
I was in a strip club game from the ages of 20 to 38.
Oh,
No, 19 to 38. Like 19
was it the
years,
same
18,
strip
19
club,
years.
or did you bounce around?
No. I was a whore.
Oh, nice.
I did a bunch of strip clubs. But yeah, I started off with Fully Nude. I lied my way into the industry, man.
Really?
I used a strip club that had been shut down 2 months prior as reference.
Oh.
So they weren't able to call us. A smart little kid.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And at first, I just like anything else, I sucked. I sucked so much that the managers were like, "Hey, man, like, hey, my boy, he's still my friend to this day. My boy is like, hey, bro, you're not cutting it, bro, but you know what? I like you, so just I'm gonna give you like a little 2-week trial. You gotta step it up. If you don't, these, Habibis want to let you go." And I was like, damn. I was like, all right. So I stepped it up, man. I stepped it up.
Dang.
And they kept me. And I was there for a year. The year hit. And when it rains, it pours. My goal was to DJ in LA. And within that week of being there for a year, they promoted me to full shifts, 5 shifts a week, day shift. And by the way, it's when all the not so cute girls work.
Yeah, in the day shift.
Yeah, they have stretch marks and bullet wounds and shit. Yeah, they take their kid to work. I'll be on stage right now. And that sucks. I'm kidding. And my boy Sean, he's still my friend to this day. He hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, they're looking for a DJ in LA." That was my goal at the time. And yeah, I'm like, "Well, yeah. When is it? When can I go?" Right now. I was like, oh shit! I was at a family get together in Southgate.
Oh.
I left in my little '95 Camry, and they liked me there. And that's when I got my feet wet as far as like money and experience goes.
Yeah.
More experience. Yeah, it was dope.
How was it? Was it fun? Like you enjoyed it?
Yeah,
right?
of course. I didn't get any benefits, like no health or nothing. There was no benefits. There's good money. The only benefits was probably a vaginal canal.
Right.
But that's not a good benefit to have. And no, it was great. It was great money, you know. I paid all my bills in once.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tellers would hate it too. They'd be like,
Did you ever try to hit the stage?
why does it have so many glitter? So much glitter. Yeah, I hit the stage. I know how to do pole tricks. But yeah, it was a crazy, you know, it was crazy, bro. It's not a normal industry, bro. I don't really.
Yeah,
recommend
that's what
it.
I would be.
You know what I mean?
That's
I
a
would like
rough
if my
industry,
son,
huh?
if my son was to say, "Hey, Dad, I want to be a strip club DJ," I'd be like, "Nah, no, you're not gonna be in that. No, you're. No offense, you know, to anybody, because it's a good grind. It's good money. It's a good grind, but it's such a dark environment. It's dark energy.
Yeah, that's what I would assume. It's like I said, like being around like alcohol and all that stuff.
I mean,
day in, day out, right? You're just
Granted, I did fully nude for not me. I DJ'd fully nude strip clubs for
oh, that's like no alcohol though, right?
no alcohol.
Oh,
It's so creepy, bro. It's the creepiest.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You know, now-
that's what I always thought
You
too.
know, now
Same
as a
shit.
40-year-old man, like looking back at it, I'm like, yo, these guys were real creeps. How can you go into a club sober and look at these girls spread eagle and stare at their fucking organs
Yeah.
from their
With the
vaginal
juice
canal?
box, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Like a Capri Sun.
Bro, like that's so
Yeah.
creepy. How
Yeah.
can you go into a strip club sober
Yeah.
and look at naked girls? I mean, of course, we all love naked girls. I mean, we're men, but like, how can you just, you know?
You're just with other men, right? Just looking.
Yeah,
at
just
these-
other
yeah.
men, just,
Bro,
you know.
that's creepy. It's like, who made up that rule? Who said, hey, once she takes the bottom off, no alcohol. But you put those bottoms on, hey, all you can drink.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
who made that
it's
rule,
a
right?
Crazy, yeah, it's a crazy industry, bro.
Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't, because,
Girl-
It's like COVID with the mask.
yeah.
Right? You can,
Right, exactly. Dude, and it'd be crazy. Girls would get naked, right? They show you their whole business, their fucking donut hole. And at the end, after showing you everything, they cover up their nipples and like, okay, thank you. Like, bitch. Bitch. Bro, we saw your feces playing peekaboo with your butthole, and now you're covering your areolas? I think that's a little worse than your areolas. I'm just saying, Cinnamon. Come on, Diamond. Yeah, it was a
that's
trippy industry, man. A lot of drugs in that industry. You know, everybody has egos as far as the customers go. You know, I have the bigger dick. No, I do. And, you know, dancers are dancers. You know, they're shallow. Like, yeah.
Hey, are they, I know they're not allowed to serve it, but are they like the strippers and stuff? Do they usually like drink and stuff in the back?
Yeah, for
right?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Where they don't serve? Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Heck yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of them do. They turn up, man.
Yeah, that's got to be like I guess if you're not drinking, right? Usually alcohol gets you in the mood to actually like DJ and stuff like they get
Oh,
it.
no.
So if you don't have it, there has to have been times where you're just not like feeling it, right?
No, I mean, I try not to like rely on alcohol like that, you know, like I'm funny sober, bro, you know? No, I've always been cool without it, but yeah, I've dibbled. Yeah, of course, every once in a while, Friday night, I'm feeling good. It's a packed house. I'm making money.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Valentino, you want a shot of Grey Goose? Back then, it was Grey Goose.
Grey Goose, get your
I'd
goose.
be like, yeah, sure, let's get it. I'll take a couple of shots, you know, but try not to make that a habit at the time. But yeah, once in a while.
What's tough for me would be like usually like there's been times in Vegas where I wasn't drinking and I'll be walking around and it's not the same if you're not drinking with a drunk person, right? So you're around
Right.
all these people that are drinking. Everybody thinks that their shit is the funniest. You know, like what the hell? You're
Right,
laughing at when
right.
you're sober. So that's the rough piece of it, right?
Right,
They-
yeah. So I was sober for 4.5 years, you know, and I try not to be that bitter Betty, and I wasn't, you know, and I try to be cool with everybody, and I was, but hey, every now and then, you'll get that dude that'll fucking breathe in your ear, you know. fucking love you, dog. You're fucking funny.
Oh, man.
Your mom's funny, dude. Is she single? Fuck, bro. Yo, personal space, man.
Yeah.
Fucking love you, dog. I've been following you forever, even before you had followers. Shit. Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit, that's
And
aging
I
right there, dude.
appreciate that, but it's crazy. Like you did that to me last time. It was weird.
Yo.
I was like, "Why are you making eye contact with me when you're this close, bro?
Yeah.
Look at me." I'm like, "Yeah, bro."
Yeah, hey, forgive me, but I didn't have an Instagram or anything like that, and just up until recently, until we started all this, I just always stayed off social media. I don't know, it just never was for me. As But during like the whole COVID thing back then, I didn't have social media. So here's leading to my question: did you you did live DJing? Did you? Right?
Yeah, I
Right?
did.
How did that work out for you?
Bro, I had to stay sane, man. I had to stay sane. I think a lot of us had to do something.
Yeah.
It worked out great, man. It worked out good. It's crazy you mentioned that because, I met Jimmy Humilde through my lives. He would hook me up on his live.
Yeah.
I'd be like at my 150 viewers, 200, 250, 300 viewers.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy would be like, hey, let me get you on my live. Let me join in. And boom, we join in and 2,500. I'm like, okay, thank you. Around Humilde. I met Jimmy on my live during the pandemic. Cool people. Mr. Temple, I met him during the pandemic.
Oh dang, his restaurants are bomb, dude.
Yeah. So it was, we were in a weird times where you sank or swam, and I wasn't just gonna chill. I have ADD, bro. So I hopped on my shit and went live, just like a lot of the DJs were.
Yeah, yeah.
And it kept me sane, dude.
Damn, yeah, because that was rough that would have been rough for you guys, because like DJing shut down, right? And
Clubs were shut
and
down.
also
Bro,
like
Like,
improv.
I was going through
Yeah,
a breakup,
Yeah.
and I wasn't drinking,
Oh.
and
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Stuck in the house, right? Yeah. dude.
yeah, bro. And I was on house arrest like everybody else. So it was
Oh,
weird
yeah.
times, bro. I was running a lot. I think I ran like 6 miles a day for a while.
Oh, really?
For like a month, I ran like 6
Oh
miles.
yeah,
a
that's
day.
what you said. You're really into cardio, right?
I love cardio, man.
I heard you do. He does the Fullerton Loop, right? I saw. A podcast.
Oh, I love the loop, bro.
You
I
say you
mean,
take your little boy out there, right?
yeah, we have some giants.
I used to tear up that loop too.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
hit it, dude. Like, I never was into like mountain biking or anything growing up, right? So
Yeah.
I probably got into about 5 years ago, maybe like
Yeah.
5 years ago, and I always grew like I played sports and so forth all the way up. So I was like, all right, it shouldn't be that bad. Bro, it is
Oh,
a
bro.
different type of
Bro.
workout, bro. Like,
Caucasian activities, bro.
yeah, bro.
Fucking gnarly, dude. I saw my life flash before my eyes a few times, bro.
Yeah, same here.
I thought I
Yeah,
was gone. And it
yeah.
sucks falling at 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I rock helmets, bro. I rock helmets
Yeah.
all the time
Oh, yeah.
religiously. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's
I
a
won't ride without a helmet. dude.
No,
Heck,
hell no. And yeah, I love riding, bro. That's all this is obviously for cardio. I like doing stuff that doesn't feel like cardio, like
Yeah.
bike riding and stuff like
That's
that.
exactly why I liked it. Is because I was like first trying to push myself to run on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's boring, man. I can't continue to drive myself to do that. But you're right. You go out there, a different trail all the time. You're like, oh shit, it's pretty cool. Once you're out there.
Yeah, and I just recently got my son a mountain bike. I got him a Giant, and
Oh, okay.
and I got him a full face helmet
Oh yeah.
on purpose. Obviously, take care of his grill. They're expensive, his teeth. And we've been tearing it up. I look back though, I'm like, oh shit, man, this is dope. I'm so grateful that I'm able to do this because it's a $650 bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that back when I was a kid, I know over $100 was out of the question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I know that if I got that Nintendo, I was tapped out for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
Like you ain't getting shit for a while. So he's able to enjoy these activities. I'm really fortunate to be able to do that for him. And he has fun, dude. It's low key dangerous.
Yeah.
And I just
yeah.
but so I take him in the not so advanced trails and but he's still doing about 13, 14, 15 miles an
But
hour.
she's probably like one of the only kids at his school that knows how to ride a bike, huh? Nobody knows how to ride a bike anymore. dude.
Right.
Not like
Yeah.
we used to.
I always
they
tell
go
yo,
outside,
never
yeah.
get off
Out
your
there,
bike,
bro.
man. I've met 80-year-old men that have no health conditions that ride bikes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what's your advice? Stay on your bike.
Ride a bike.
Stay on your bike. Like all my buddies are either dead or dying. And look at me. And I'm like, cool, man, thanks. I like running, I like biking and Stairmaster when I go to the gym. I like doing the shit that nobody likes doing, like running and Stairmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
shit
tough,
works.
That's a tough shit right there.
Yeah, but I like I take my son to that, and I like the life lessons behind all that too. I don't mean to get deep, but like he falls and it hurts him. He cries sometimes. And, my son gets mad when he cries. Are you okay? There you go, dude. Hey, buddy, get up, man. You good? We're gonna keep riding. Yeah.
There you go.
You get some.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, get
Keep
up,
it
man. Let's go.
Life lessons,
Let's go,
keep
buddy. Let's
going.
go. And he gets back on, and then after that, like, I'll purposely like do something a little crazy after he falls. Like, all right, we're gonna go down this hill then. All right, you ready? He's like, so I kind of do that psychologically. Hopefully, I think it might work.
Yeah.
To build courage. You
Keep it
fall,
going,
get
right?
fucking
Yeah.
up,
Get back up. Yeah.
back up.
Yeah.
And then he'll sometimes, he takes care of his clothes and stuff. He'll fall. He'll be like, hey, bro, who cares? Right now we're having fun. Get dirty. Who cares?
Yeah.
All right, we're just jamming out. Good bonding. So when I'm with him, I only get him on the weekends. So when I'm with him, I shut down production and I'm with my son.
Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
Hey, I like to ask parents this. So what's a good balance with, like you said earlier, a $650 bike, right? Is it tough to balance giving them like what you want to give them versus what's good for them? Or what's that tough balance like?
Yeah, it is, man. I had a kid at a great age, 33.
Oh, geez.
And thankfully I was, the strip club was good. So, and I've always been, the first two letters of my name spell Jew. So I've always been good with my money. Julian.
There it is. Canceled.
And canceled. That's it.
Like Kanye, dude.
I was complimenting you, Jews. Come on, you guys save money. You guys are businessmen.
You and us are gone.
So I was always able to buy him shit, dude. And I was doing, shit that I shouldn't have been doing. Like, I took him to Disneyland when he was a year and a half. Cool, but it's only cool for the picture because he's not going to remember that shit.
Yeah.
And how much did I spend? Easily flying colors, without trying 450.
Easy.
Me, him, and I take the mom. I'm cool. Like,
Oh,
hey,
really?
yeah. I'll be like, hey, I want to take Romeo to Disneyland, and you want to come? Of course, I want to come.
Yeah.
It's his first time. All right, let's go. So I'll take her too. So I pay for that ticket, and then my mom, she's like, hey, she put me to the side. She's the one that taught me how to save money. Thank God. Hey, I know you want to be super dad and everything, but you don't have to do this. He's not asking for that. Yeah. And how much did you drop? I'm like, 500, but it was nothing. It's cool. I know that's cool, but that's also not the point.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. I'm like, I know, but I just, it was fun. He liked it, but he's not going to remember. Just wait till he turns 5 and let him ask for shit.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, but yeah, iPad at a year and a half. Oculus at 4.5, 5.
Yeah, bro.
Nintendo Switch at 4.
Oh, shoot.
What else? Xbox. Yeah, man. So I cut it already. I'm done, man. I'm done. And let's see. And then he's so simple.
Yeah.
And he's to the point now where I'll be like, hey, buddy, what do you want for your birthday this year? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, you know why you don't know, buddy? Because you don't need anything.
Yeah, because you have everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't need anything. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah,
I remember
that's good,
once when he
yeah.
was like 3, I'll never forget this. I was like, hey, buddy, you want to go to Target? No. All right. Fucking weird. Who the fuck is raising you? Boring. I want to go.
Yeah.
Buddy, you want to go ice skating? No. You want to go outside and play? No. What do you want to do? I just want to be here with you, Dad.
Oh, damn. Struck the chord, dude. Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Who are you? Who's cutting onions?
Who's good at that?
Yeah, man.
That's cool, man. No, that bond right there, father-son bond, dude.
It's dope, man.
Yeah.
It leveled me up. If a kid doesn't level you up, I don't know what will.
Yeah, exactly.
If a kid doesn't level you up, you're a little bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a tough industry to get into that you're in with a kid, huh? Just because of the traveling?
Oh, that
Yeah,
sucks. But I always try to find a way to make up time. Like, I'm not gonna get him this weekend, but he's also going on spring break in 2 weeks. And I already told the mom, hey, I'm not gonna get him this weekend, but he's going to spring break in 2 weeks. Spring break, I need him 4 sleepovers at least.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like,
And
all
she
right.
works with you like that?
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
conflict? That's cool.
Yeah, well, I threaten her. So. No, but she works with me. She works with me. Yeah, yeah, she's cool.
That's a tough balance, man. I think as a parent is the time versus actually giving them the stuff too, right?
It's getting a little better because he's not at his preemie ages. Like, those hurt when I wouldn't see him for like, and then he lived a little closer when he was a toddler and an infant. But those moments, when he's 2 or 3 months, there was one time I didn't see him for 12 days when he was 2 months. I was fucking bawling. I was losing it.
Yeah.
And then I went to China for 12 days when he was 3. And I was the 6th day, the 4th, 5th day, I was like crying out there,
Yeah.
But now I don't give a fuck. I can see it.
I'll see you
2
whenever.
years. Oh, how old are you now? You're 9? Fuck. I remember when you were 7. That was cool, dog. Nah, every weekend, man. Every weekend. But when I'm with him, I'm with him.
So what's the ultimate goal for JValentino? What's your like the
Man,
if you can
movies, man. Big roles, movies. Why movies? Because movies are forever. You could be 90 years old and get casted for something, Movies is forever. Acting is forever. I love acting. Stand-up comedy, yeah, I want to rock stand-up till I'm 60, 65, you know?
Yeah.
But movies for sure. Acting, I love acting. It's the dopest form of, I think it's expressing art is dope to me, so dope to me. You know, from drama to comedy to everything. Yeah.
What's some of the stuff that you've done? Have you dabbled in it a little bit?
I've done we did a flick called with Concrete and some other good friends of mine's, Chicano Hollywood. They're dope. It's called Horchata and Oat Milk. They're still cutting it up. They're still editing. Release that shit, please. And Duno's on it. Super cool cast. I did another thing called The King of Downey. They wrote the role for me. It was a single dad DJ that was left by his biracial kid by himself to raise. Had like a little black skin kid.
Yeah.
And I did like some funny / dramatic stuff, some heartwarming stuff, and they were like, "You dude, you're a good dad. Do you know how to be?" You know, and it was fun to act with a little kid. It was different, and I forgot what other stuff, but yeah, those are pretty good roles. It got me a taste of being on set, you know. And shout out to my boy Concrete. He actually helped me out a lot too, as far as reading stuff. You know, I didn't even know what a side was on set. A side is when I don't remember, if I don't remember my notes, my lines. I have a side. I have a paper with my shit. And okay, cool.
Oh,
I didn't even know what a side was.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to read an itinerary on emails. I didn't know how to do any of that. But Concrete's super green, not super polished with seasoned.
Seasoned. There you go.
Super seasoned, and really walked me through it.
Do you like openly audition for things, or are you just kind of?
Not yet, man. Not yet. Me putting out videos that thankfully has gotten people to knock on my door.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
I'm not too cool to audition.
And that's like a form of acting right there with what you guys are doing, right? Like
right, 100%. Yeah, 100%. You know, like The Rock's never took one acting class in his life. You know, and it shows. He's a great actor. He's a great actor. Yeah. But yeah, I think nowadays this is your resume, bro.
Yeah, that's so crazy, huh? It's so crazy.
And if you're not utilizing it, man, it's on you. Now it's if you're not popping, it's because of you. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse, but it's awesome.
Yeah. The tough thing too, huh, is keeping. Well, I don't know how you do it, but the tough thing for us is like keeping up with every platform. Because there's so many different platforms now,
right?
And just keeping your content up to date.
You never know which one it's gonna hit on. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, that's why having a team is very important, man. You know, Kevin Hart wouldn't be here if it wasn't for his team. He tells you himself, you know.
What about your screen time? How much are you on your phone?
A lot, man.
Yeah,
a lot.
Huh?
Sometimes I look at my screen time and I'm like, yo, what am I doing with my life? But yeah, it's up there, man. This is everything. This is
that's
business calls, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, my son. You know?
Yeah, that's what we noticed. Like, just talking to other people too that are constantly in the industry, always on the phone. That you just look at their screen time, like shit. Like, good percentage of your day is just constantly networking through the phone. And
as far as we go, it's what we do. So we can't sit there and be like, oh, we're fucking bums. No, dude, you guys are putting out content. You know, it's exactly. A part of the job. Yeah, it's a part of the job. You gotta engage. You know, people leave comments on your shit. Yeah, respond. Yeah, when you can.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. And then keeping up with the comments too, huh? Yeah. I would assume somebody like yourself, like, do you keep up with your DMs pretty often, like, or do you fall behind a little bit?
If she looks good, the picture looks good,
right away.
I know there's a lot of catfish out there. But if she looks good, then I'll set up a little FaceTime so I can make sure she's not a catfish.
So we got them on. We catfish them, dude.
There's no filter on FaceTime.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I know from experience. I just did a video on that. I keep up with. I go through them, and if it's business, I respond. If it's something that fits my brand, then I respond.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. We had our first million view.
Oh, congrats!
Video, man. Yeah.
Congrats, bro.
On TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah.
Congrats. You're like Nate Diaz was on it. That's why.
Yeah. That's pretty like just getting that all together and like actually making like you was saying, some things you think are gonna hit, bro, and then like I'm like, oh, this one's gonna hit. Like no big flex, but we had Antonio Brown on one of them, and we're like, hey, this is gonna knock it out of the park. And it hit, but not as hard as you would think, So you're just like, all right, so what am I doing wrong? You got to network this way, and it's a tough grind, bro. It's a very tough grind.
Back in early, when I started doing videos, 2015, 2016, I used to do DSLRs, drones, the whole thing.
Oh shoot.
8, 10 hours, 12 hours for a 1-minute video. Crazy production. And they would hit. But now, bro, and some videos I still do some production, some editing. Nothing crazy. But there's been times where I spend 3 hours editing a video. It does shit.
Dang.
And there's times where I just go up to my mom and be like, Mom, you're making ceviche? Yeah? All right, just make sure not to make it too spicy, okay? Hey, it's not my fault you're a pussy. Oh, boom. Literally, it takes me one take. Dang. It takes me 4 minutes just to set up the premises like, Mom, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And to shoot it, 5-7 minutes, and we have a little viral fucking video.
Nice.
6 million views on TikTok.
Hey, speaking of that, has your mom ever like turned down a role? Like you're like, hey, we're gonna do this. And she's
No,
like, nope, not gonna
no. She's always been cool. I don't give her crazy stuff.
Yeah.
The craziest role I probably ever gave her was 2 of them were my boy pretending to be with her, have a thing with her. And he was a UPS guy. And like I was like, yo, what's going on? You're with the UPS guy? Yeah. And he's like, yeah, I came to give her the package. You know? And my boy Jerry Garcia, we did one where he was dating my mom. He comes, knocks on my door. He's like, what's up, man? We're meeting up? No, I came for your mom. What? And then he goes, Gladys. And I'm like, yo.
Oh, I think it's I seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one did pretty good.
Yeah. That's funny, Jerry, man. He randomly I went to the improv. It was like Big Boy in the Neighborhood.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, Big Boy present. I thought it was gonna be him like performing, and I was like, I didn't know he was like a comic. But so we went, and it was just like Big Boy presents. So he had a bunch of comics.
Funny motherfuckers or something.
Yeah. And I think Jerry was maybe the last guy or second to last guy to go that night. And I was like, oh shit, that guy was like, I remembered him from that night. He was like the funniest guy to me. And then we did a fundraiser for my son's football team.
Awesome.
And we did a comedy night, and Jerry performed there. And I was like, oh, I remember that guy. And then, so then the very next time he was at the improv, we went, and he performed. And then after, he went and ate at, was it the Yard House?
Yard House, yeah.
And we were there. I was like, oh, so I went up to him, talked to him. Cool guy, man, real cool. And told him, I went to a few shows, and it was real approachable. It's a cool guy.
He's cool, man. Yeah. And those are the people I surround myself with, dude. I don't care how big you are. If you're not cool, if you're not normal, if you're not human, then I don't care to fuck with you, I gravitate to people that are just chill, and like, once again, I don't name drop, but like Frankie J is a good friend of mine. He's so chill. Oh, he's one of us, dude. Yeah. He's one of us. He's chill. Baby Bash, he's so chill, bro. And these guys are still eating, off their singles. Yeah. Why? Of course, not only are they very talented, but they're also very easy to work with.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm in the industry. I'm behind the scenes. I've heard about people not being easy to work with, and they're popping. Yeah. And I spin their records, but they're not easy to work with, so they cut themselves short.
Yeah.
Cocky closes doors.
Bro, that's like what we noticed. We went out to Scottsdale during Super Bowl area, and there was a lot of like high-end athletes, like celebrities. So you could just tell the difference in some people, and some people you could tell that are like super standout. And maybe it's just because that's just not them or so forth. But there's some people that are just willing to take a picture with anybody, like, hey, that's a fan. At the end of the day, I'm willing to stop, greet people, and just walk around like a normal person. And there's other people that are just like,
no pictures.
Yeah, no pictures. Yeah. Hey, get away. Like, I'm like, holy shit, dude. I don't see how. Like, easier said than none, I guess, but I don't see how you could do that, like, with people that are actually supporting you, right? At the end of the day, you're in that industry, and that it kind of comes with the territory, right?
Right. So the last 5 years of my strip club DJing, I was at Sam's Hop Bar in L.A., poppin' strip club, celebrity hangout. That's where I met Mayweather and his team. I knew a few people from his team already, but there are also those weird people that don't approach in the best way.
That's true too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people go up to Mayweather like, hey, yo. Like bumping him. And then Mayweather's like, yo, bro, don't do that, bro. What are you doing? Yeah. But I've also seen people be chill. Hey, boss, can I get a picture with you? Yeah, let's go. And he'll be cool, That's By the way, Mayweather's super cool. Yeah. Not because he tipped me enough to buy a car, but he's super cool. He's very cool. He's very chill. But I think, if you... And people are fans, but if you act like a fan, you're gonna get treated like a fan.
I guess that's true. I mean? Yeah, because when we were out there, we're actually with Bob Menery, and we're walking out of a place, and there's a guy that's drunk, and just grabs him around the neck.
Just
Just
like
like,
that,
yeah, just grabs him
Yeah,
right
that's
around the
happened to
neck.
me.
and
That's
like,
happened to
"Yo,
me."
Take this picture. I'm like, holy shit. So somebody's grabbed you like that?
Yeah, that's fuck, dude. And once again, I'm grateful,
man,
but that's
yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going way too far.
that's,
And like,
Yeah.
I'm human. I like my personal space too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's
There
such
has to
thing
be
as
some
personal
boundaries.
space.
Yeah, you can't be.
Bro, even my homies sometimes they'll talk to me this close. I'm like, yo, I could turn my head and kiss you right now.
yeah.
There's such thing as personal space, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I was like, as soon as I seen that, I was like, oh man, that has to be very, very tough. Like, not to be like, hey, dude, like back up, and then you come off like a dick, right? If you're like, hey, get back, and somebody sees it or captures it at the wrong moment, then you look like a prick too, right?
You're right. Valentino's a dick to his
Look at
supporters,
how he treats his fans,
and it's just
yeah.
me like highs, man, like,
In the face.
and it's a little kid. But yeah, bros, it's I think it's the way you approach these things. It's crazy. Yeah.
So you guys, I think I saw you guys are in San Diego this weekend, right? You guys are performing in
Yes.
San Diego?
We got
You
two
a show?
shows. First one is sold out, 8 p.m. And the second show is more than halfway, like 80% sold out. After that, we're going to go to the Gas Lamp Latino, which is Mr. Temple's place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a DJ there. Concrete's going to host. And after that, I got to go straight to LAX to hop on a flight to go to DC to DJ the My 2000s playlist is what the concert is called.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With Ja Rule, Nelly, and Ashanti.
That's in Washington.
In Washington, D.C., yeah.
We should go out to.
We should follow him, dude. Go to San
Go out
Diego
there,
to
dude.
Washington, dude.
Yeah, Washington.
Come on, bro. We can
That's-
support
that's a
you.
So is it just Ashanti and Ja Rule?
Ashanti,
Nelly.
Ja Rule, Nelly.
Uh,
I think Yin Yang Twins. And
Dude, that's a good concert.
That is a good
That's
concert.
That's
But there's gonna be some
Out
Cali
here?
ones or Bakersfield or some.
Hey, what's
Right.
crazy right now is in times is like your DJ's set is probably full of like Latin music now, huh? As
That's
opposed
so
to back then in
crazy,
the 2000s.
Bro,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would never in a million years thought that my DJ set would be so Latino now.
Yeah.
It's so crazy,
Yeah. That's popping right
dude,
now,
the most
dude.
we would ever play was fucking Gasolina, and that's where it ended.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all we would play, and slowly but surely,
That's
these
crazy.
artists started popping out of the woodworks, and Latino music became that genre now.
Yeah.
Reggaeton became that genre.
I know it's
That's
nuts.
the first
bro,
time
yeah.
ever to be. It's cool to be Mexican.
It's
dude.
finally cool to be Latino.
Cool to be
And
Mexican.
I tell
Latino,
everybody that
man,
anybody
yeah.
that's watching this
Yeah.
Latino, bro, we're finally in
You're
style.
finally
Oh,
in style,
yeah, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
capitalize. White people love us now.
Yeah.
They love us now. Capitalize, bro. Don't be lazy. Don't be Latino.
It's so crazy too. Like
Don't be
people
Latino
that-
about
Don't be
it.
Latino
the people that
about
are
it.
listening to it, a lot of them don't even speak Spanish at all, right?
No,
That's too,
no, fucking Kylie Jenner's with Bad Bunny.
yeah,
Fuck,
yeah,
I would hello. Oye, mami, ¿cómo estás? Like, yeah, whatever you say.
yeah. That's
Benito.
crazy. Like he is with.
Yeah, bro. There's no,
That's funny,
bro.
man.
Sex has no language.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like now my sets for sure 50, 60, 70%.
Damn,
Reggaeton.
that's crazy.
If it's top 40, then I try to just balance it out. But
Yeah.
I could do a whole set with just Latin now, which
Yeah,
is
that's
nuts
crazy.
to me
Yeah,
because
pretty
before I only had like
Yeah.
3 of them in the
Couple-
chamber,
yeah,
and that's it.
yeah.
And I was a
Yeah.
rap.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's crazy how it's just changed, huh?
Yeah.
yeah. Freaking Disney made a Mexican movie.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
That's true.
freaking Latin dude, surpassed Drake on Spotify listens.
Oh, really?
Bad Bunny surpassed
I
Drake.
didn't
Yeah,
see-
Bad Bunny, yeah.
Surpassed Drake. A lot of cool things,
That's
man.
insane,
Freaking
man.
that other Disney movie, Encanto.
Encanto, yeah, too,
You know,
yeah.
So they got, the Caucasians are hip to the Latin world now.
That's crazy.
It's about time, man. It's about time because
Finally,
for,
man.
and no industry was really dominant, and
Yeah.
now it's kind of taking over. That's cool.
Yeah,
It's
man.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Where can you buy tickets to your shows on like Ticketmaster or where,
You can
wherever you're?
click the link on my bio. Follow me on Instagram at JValentino. On TikTok, it's at JValentino_. I'm actually gonna have a link tree in there so I can have all the links.
There
But
you
right
go.
now I got the San Diego show. We also have a show March 31st at El Farallon in Lakewood, which is your tia's favorite club. But it should be popping. We are 450 tickets sold already,
Oh, nice.
and it seats about 700 people.
Oh,
Damn, that's that's a pretty big
So
one. Yeah.
we worked out a door deal. So the tickets are this much. So you can figure out the math on how much I make.
Yeah, now you can get to his wallet.
I'm gonna take a look at that, brother.
You want to know? Yeah.
Valentino,
Yep.
better pay for dinner.
Yep. I'm gonna check it out, bro. I want to see what.
Yeah.
Which one's bringing them more, dude?
Yep.
DJing or stand up?
Yeah. Well,
All right, but I appreciate you coming on, man.
Thanks for
I
having
really,
me, dude.
really
This is dope,
appreciate
man.
it,
This is
brother.
dope. I like how you guys just set up anywhere.
anywhere, brother. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
This is dope. I mean, it's not a bad spot. We're at the embassy, if you guys want to know, in Orange County, so it's not cheap. Okay.
We're at
Motel
the
6.
the travel lodge.
Yeah.
The Motel 6 right on the
I would have just made a yield. I'm like, oh, shit. Is that what I'm worth?
Yeah.
No, man. Thanks for having me, guys.
No,
This is
I
dope, man.
appreciate
Keep it up,
brother.
man. For
Thank
real.
you. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
luck
man.
with everything.
For sure.
And maybe run it back later on in the future.
Yeah,
Yep,
let's get it.
sounds good.
What's this show called again?
Side
Side
hustle.
hustle.
What's it called?
Side hustle.
Side Hustle.
Side hustle podcast.
What up? It's your boy JValentino, and this is Side Hustle.
Bam.
Bam.
Thank you, brother.